Which car is the best one for you? Which car could be the reward for your savings? Which car is both luxury and an investment? How much does each car really cost? How much financing would banks give you for these cars? And at what age does it actually make sense to buy them? In this video, we examine in detail which car should be bought at every age level, together with its real costs. To learn the real costs and the right choices, you should watch the video until the end. If you want to become financially free and buy your dream car, subscribe to our channel and like the video. Level 1. Ages 16 and 18. At this age, a car is not yet a luxury. It is a symbol of independence. It gives you access to school, sports training, family activities, and plans with your friends. But financially, this is the first level. At this level, your savings are limited, whether they come from family support or from what is left of the income you earn through work. That is why your priority at this level should be to act safely and responsibly. At this age, the best car is usually not a new luxury, flashy car financed in an impressive way. It is a standard car bought with your savings and a limited budget, one with cheap insurance, predictable maintenance, and enough safety to protect the driver without becoming a burden. With this vehicle, your responsibilities also begin. You need to track your monthly car expenses. For a young driver, insurance can be expensive. Even small repairs can feel big. Fuel can take away part of your income. And the wrong car loan can become a serious burden. At this level, the smartest decision is to maintain the car properly and understand its value. A modest used sedan, hatchback, or compact car can do the job. No oversized payment. No luxury brand. No adult expenses without adult income. The investment alternative here could be small savings, a driving course, a better laptop for school, or simply learning how money leaves your life every month. The real gain at this level is learning that freedom comes with responsibility. Level 2. Ages 19-21. Between 19 and 21, a car starts competing with bigger decisions. Trade school, first full-time jobs, rent, student loans, credit cards, and the beginning of your real financial identity. At this age, many people want their car to reflect who they are becoming, but the budget is often limited. Income may be irregular, savings may be small, and the credit score may be new or weak. This is where the monthly payment becomes more dangerous. Then the sticker price, a dealership, can stretch the loan and make almost any car look affordable. But a long loan on a depreciating car can trap a young buyer in a vehicle whose value falls faster than the loan balance. Between 19 and 21, a smart car choice is usually a reliable used car or an affordable entry-level vehicle with payments low enough to leave room in life. Room for rent, room for savings, room for emergencies, room to build credit history without being controlled by it. If the payment requires overtime, side jobs, or constant stress, the car is too expensive. If insurance stops you from saving money, the car is too expensive. If one repair can damage your financial freedom, the car is too expensive. The best financial decision at this level is to use the car as a tool for your goals. It should take you to work, help you generate income, and keep your schedule reliable. It should not become your personality, your status symbol, or the reason every paycheck disappears. Every dollar not spent on unnecessary car ownership can go toward emergency savings, skill development, index funds, or other investments. At this age, the question is not, can I get approved? The question is, can I own this car and still become financially stronger? That is the difference between buying a car and buying pressure. So what do you think about this? Do you think being financially disciplined makes more sense, or spending money for show? You should share your thoughts with us in the comments. Exchanging ideas with people of every age in the comments is a valuable opportunity for you. You can pause the video, add your comment, and then continue watching. Level 3, ages 22-24. Between 22 and 24, the car decision starts to feel more serious. Many people begin their careers, move to new cities, or earn their first income that feels bigger than anything they have made before. This is where lifestyle inflation quietly enters your life. The first real paycheck can make a better car feel deserved, a cleaner interior, newer technology, maybe even a brand that finally feels like progress. And there is nothing wrong with wanting a better car. The key point is timing. Between 22 and 24, Your income may be rising, but your foundation may still be young. You may still need an emergency fund. You may still be building credit history. You may still have student debt. You may still need flexibility. That is why the right car is usually a balanced daily driver. Reliable, efficient, safe, and respectable, but not so heavy that it controls your future. A used car, with a clean history or a modest, new car can be the right choice if the monthly payment does not put pressure on you. A reasonable loan paid on time can help build credit history. But an oversized loan can reduce your ability to move, invest, or say yes to a better life decision. Between 22 and 24, the smartest decision is to buy a car that matches the career you are building, not the image you want people to believe. Your car should take you to work. It should help protect your savings and move you forward. Level 4. Ages 25-27. Between 25 and 27, a car begins competing with the first serious version of adult life. Income may become more stable, but the pressure around it becomes heavier. Rent rises. Career expectations increase. Relationships become more serious. Some people begin saving for marriage, a home, a business, or a better city. And because life starts to look more adult, many people feel pressure to drive something that also looks more adult. A newer sedan, a clean compact SUV, or a comfortable daily car can make sense here. But it only makes sense if the car supports your lifestyle. It should not hold you back. At this age, credit score starts to matter more. A stronger credit profile can lower interest rates and make financing easier. But being approved is not the same as being able to afford it. A bank can approve a payment that your future self would never choose. The right car should leave room for emergency savings, investing, debt repayment, and career flexibility. Before a car feels affordable, insurance, maintenance, tires, registration, fuel, and depreciation must be calculated because real ownership begins after the dealership smile disappears. Investment alternative at this age is powerful. Money that is not trapped inside an oversized car loan can turn into retirement contributions, investment accounts, business tools, or a down payment that could change the next decade. Between 25 and 27, the best decision is to choose the car that fits your real life, not the identity you imagine. A car can show progress, but savings prove progress. Level 5, ages 28-30. Between 28 and 30, the car decision becomes a mirror. By this point, many people know realistically what kind of income they can produce. They understand rent, bills, taxes, insurance, and long-term goals, but they also feel comparison. Co-workers drive nicer cars. Social media makes every normal life look like it is falling behind. And suddenly, the car becomes more than transportation. It becomes a public signal. This is where many people make their first major car mistake. They buy a vehicle that matches the person they want to appear to be, not the balance sheet they actually have. At this level, a well-chosen car can be excellent. A reliable midsize SUV, a comfortable sedan, or a lightly used premium vehicle can make sense as long as income is strong, savings are healthy, and the total cost is controlled. But you must remember, the monthly payment is only one line. Insurance rises with value, maintenance increases with complexity, depreciation quietly removes money from net worth, and if the loan is stretched too long, the buyer may feel successful while slowing down financially. Your late 20s are a point where income is rising, but not every long-term obligation has fully locked in yet. At this stage, investments, emergency reserves, career flexibility, and personal financial freedom can be built. A car should not get in the way of all that. Between 28 and 30, the best decision is to buy quality without buying ego. Choose reliability, comfort, and respectability. But do not let a flashy car get in front of your dreams. A car can make life smoother. It should not shrink your personal finances. Level 6, ages 31 to 33. Between 31 and 33, a car is often connected to responsibility. For some, this means marriage. For others, children. For some, it means a demanding career, aging parents, business travel, or the need for a more reliable daily vehicle. At this age, the best car is not always the cheapest car. It is the car with the least unnecessary burden, a safe family SUV, a reliable hybrid, a practical crossover, or a higher quality daily vehicle can be worth the cost if it protects time, safety, and reliability. But the car now stands next to larger obligations: housing, childcare, health, insurance, retirement contributions, debt strategy, family planning, business expenses. That is why a car cannot be evaluated on its own. It has to fit inside your entire financial system. A 32-year-old with strong savings, stable income, and a clean credit score may comfortably afford more car than someone earning the same income with high debt and no emergency fund. That is why age is never the complete answer. Your car affordability level is shaped by income, savings rate, net worth, credit quality, and stability. Credit score can make a real difference here. Strong score can turn financing into a controlled tool. Weak score can make the same car much more expensive through interest. The smartest move is to meet your needs with your own savings, without getting trapped in credit. The investment alternative is no longer abstract. Every extra dollar going toward a luxury payment could have gone toward retirement, a child's future, a business, or a home upgrade. Between 31 and 33, the best decision is to buy the vehicle that supports your responsibilities without making those responsibilities harder. The right car should reduce stress, not decorate it. Level 7. Ages 34-36. Between 34 and 36, the car decision often turns into a status test. Income may be stronger. Career identity may be clearer. Some people move into management, build a business, or reach a level where a luxury vehicle finally feels possible. This is where the first real premium car may appear: a luxury sedan, an upper segment SUV, a performance model, a vehicle with a better interior, a smoother ride, and a stronger emotional pull. For some people, this choice can be comfortable. If savings are strong, retirement contributions are consistent, debt is under control, and the car payment does not disturb long-term plans, a premium car can be a reward, a comfort tool, or even a business image asset. But the danger is believing that income alone makes the car. Affordable higher income can hide a weak financial structure. A bigger paycheck can cover a bigger payment while still leaving the person financially restricted. And a premium vehicle brings premium ownership. Costs, insurance rises, maintenance changes, repairs become more expensive, depreciation becomes more painful, and the car can keep asking for money long after the excitement fades. Between 34 and 36, the right question is not, can I buy a luxury car? The right question is, can I buy this car and still build wealth at the speed I planned? If the answer is yes, the car may fit. If the answer is no, the car is not a reward. It is stress with shiny wheels. Between 34 and 36, the best car is the one that matches your wealth-building system, not your ego, not your coworker's driveway, not a weekend fantasy. The right car can reward progress. The wrong car can slow down the progress that created that reward. Level 8. Ages 37 to 39. Between 37 and 39, the car decision is less about proving adulthood and more about protecting momentum. At this stage, many people reach stronger income, better credit, and clearer priorities, but life is also more expensive. Family costs may rise, housing may become larger, taxes, insurance, business expenses, and long-term planning may become heavier. This may be the age when a person can finally truly afford a beautiful car. Not because the bank says yes, but because the financial foundation says yes. A premium SUV, a luxury sedan, or a performance daily vehicle can make sense if the buyer has strong savings, low toxic debt, stable income, and a clear investment plan. But the opportunity cost is now bigger than ever. An extra $1,000 a month does not only buy a better car, it can buy more investing, faster mortgage repayment, business growth, or years of freedom in the future. Between 37 and 39, the right car should feel like comfort, not pressure. It should improve daily life without becoming the center of your financial identity. The best decision is to let net worth guide the upgrade, not just income. Level 9. Ages 40-45. Between 40 and 45, a car can become a symbol of arrival. You have worked for years, saved, made sacrifices, and watched other people drive the things you wanted. Now a luxury car, a large SUV, An electric performance vehicle or a weekend sports car may finally feel realistic. And at this age, enjoying money is not wrong. A car can be a reward. It can be comfort after years of discipline. It can make family life easier, make business travel smoother, or make weekends more memorable. But this is also the age when the car must be compared very carefully against the future. Retirement is closer. Children may need support. Parents may need help. Health, housing, and investment goals may be more important than impressing someone at a traffic light. If a car purchase weakens retirement, delays financial independence, or creates lifestyle stress, then the car is too expensive, no matter how impressive it looks. Between 40 and 45, the best car is not necessarily the cheapest car. It is the car that fits your wealth plan. If your investments are growing, your emergency fund is strong, your debt is under control, and the payment is only a small part of your income, a higher segment car can be reasonable. But if the car becomes the reason your future feels uncertain, the luxury is fake. Real luxury is not a brand badge. Real luxury is peace. Level 10, age 45. And above, after 45, the car decision becomes clearer. By this point, many people know what they value. Some want comfort. Some want safety. Some want reliability. Others want the dream car they have waited decades to own. At this level, the smartest buyers understand that the best car is not always the most expensive car. The best car is the one that fits your lifestyle without damaging your freedom. A luxury vehicle, a reliable SUV with no debt, a practical hybrid, or even the dream weekend car can all be the right choice depending on the financial picture. The difference is control. If you can buy the car and still invest, travel, help your family, handle emergencies, and sleep peacefully, the car fits your life. If you have to struggle, make excuses, hide the numbers, or depend on restricted income forever, the car is controlling you. After 45, the goal is not to look successful. The goal is to live with more control. So how much car can you afford at every age? The answer changes as your income, savings, credit score, responsibilities, and goals change. At 16, the right car gives freedom without creating debt. In your 20s, it should build stability without stealing opportunities. In your 30s, it should support responsibility without slowing down wealth. In your 40s and beyond, it should add comfort without weakening financial freedom. The best car is not the flashiest or the most expensive car. It is the car that makes your life easier while protecting your income, your future, and your financial freedom. What matters is not showing off to others, but living with control and freedom. So which level are you at? And are you saving or investing for your financial freedom? You should share your thoughts with us in the comments. This video was only one step toward improving your financial freedom. If you want to build a successful career on this path, you can subscribe to our channel. Have a great day.